Yeah, city of angels, that's where we from. Whole lot of hotels, whole lot of buns. We don't give a fuck, we do what we want. Throw up a star, throw up a gun. Just bought a mic, finna go stupid. Shout out my uncle, con little bullet. Lil What up, Vita Gang? Young Vita back again with a new video. Today I'm gonna react to 10 things Klay Thompson can't live without, brought to you by GQ. Yeah, let's get into it, man.
Rocco, what are your essentials? Begging? What's up, GQ Sports? I'm Klay Thompson, and these are my essentials. Noogie!
I would love to have a conversation with Klay, dog. He seems so down to earth and like so chill.
Rocco, boy, you want a treat? Rocco,
like chill as hell.
Come on. No, come back here, dude. Rocco, you're embarrassing me. No, I'm just kidding. Probably my number one essential would have to be this guy, Sir Rocco Von Thompson. I got him my rookie year, and he's been with me ever since. He is kind of a pest at times, but he's like the firstborn, you know. He just loves him unconditionally. We have great days up in the Bay, you know. We have our little parks we go to. I'm big into nature and outdoors.
People that do that shit with their dogs are like probably the coolest people on earth.
Oakland Hills, Marin County, you know, the Presidio. I got all my spots up there. We got a little routine. He's a loyal steed, and he's the first pet I ever owned, so Rocco, you'll forever hold a special place in my heart, buddy. And Rocco is actually a pretty famous dog. He has a funny following on the gram, so Rocco, can you start making me some checks, though? Can you hold your weight around here? What do you say to that? Okay.
Yeah, that was cute.
We got the 5th edition of the KT line. KT5. This is probably the most innovative one to date, just with the color scheme, obviously, and obviously the two straps, you know, add the Velcro, bring it back in style.
Hey, Klay shoes like,
when I'm on the court, I like to roll the dice,
like,
you know, pull up from 35 feet. I'm a big dice guy, so
like the
I like the swag, too. Anta took a chance on me and me with them 5 years ago, and since our partnership, the brand has exploded, and I've obviously, my trips to China are well chronicled. Never would have in a million years thought I would have my own shoe line, especially on the other side of the world. So this is a huge memento to me, just with all the hard work and motivation to keep going. Big things to come, but can't live without my KT5s.
That's dope.
What we have here are a couple of my favorite golf clubs. The driver,
what's up
and
with
the
like
3-wood. To be the
basketball
best
players
golfer I
running
can
golf
be, I have to be able to wield these like a swordsman. Golf is another outlet for me that's not basketball. Allows me to stay somewhat competitive, but just enjoy nature, the camaraderie of the game, obviously playing with my teammates, play with your family, friends, future children. I started to play golf age 12. My dad took me out, bought my first set. I remember going to Lake Oswego Muni as a kid, like every other weekend. He'd just drop us off, and that was our babysitter, was the golf course. I had to learn the hard way as a kid, you know, a few windows broke in here and there. It's a great sport. Don't try it at home, though, kids. Music and basketball actually go hand in hand, and half the time I'll be on the court by myself, just
he knows damn well
songs,
you're gonna use those fucking Bose headphones.
Annoying people.
He
I just love the flow to my favorite songs.
Sure.
And, you know, handle the ball to music, to get shots up to music.
These things
are nice. What are you listening to right now? I can't hear you, bro. It's noise canceling. I'm just kidding. I got a lot of variety.
You're not gonna catch the brown wearing fucking school candy.
Reggae, hip hop. I like to listen to classical when I'm reading something. Classic rock, you know, 70s. I'm a 90s baby, so I did like the Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot as a kid. Bone Thugs was my favorite group growing up. That was my first concert I ever went to. So when you hear me on the court, I'm definitely bumping a lot of Bone while I'm getting shots up. Without these, I'll be very bored out there at times. Well, we got a book I'm currently reading. This is a great book. Washington Black. It was actually gifted to me by my girlfriend, who has an amazing collection of literature. I'm only about halfway through, so I can't claim to read the whole thing, but it's about a freed slave and a place that's dear to my home, the Caribbean. It takes place in Barbados, and it's just an amazing read. I always keep a couple books with me on the road, just because screen time is, I don't want to say it's an epidemic for kids my age, or grown people, I should say, but anything to get me off that screen, and I love a good book. I need to finish this, though, because Laura's on my back about doing that, so I should probably do that. I love the water so much, and it was a dream of mine to own a boat one day, and when I signed my deal with the Warriors, I rewarded myself with one, and it's honestly, like, changed my life, just being able to get out the water, go fishing, go diving, you know, see the coastline, see Catalina, the Channel Islands. You know, you never know when you need an escape plan. So
most
it's nice
people would have probably bought like a car, like
it's a zombie
clothes.
apocalypse, you know, big earthquake. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm so thankful for my boat and the future we have together. My watch collection here. I can't live without these. I'm big into watches. Got the name engraved.
He's so down to earth and shit. He doesn't even wear Rolexes. He wears
Mantra. This is actually probably one of my most favorite watches. I used to have a basketball card like this, actually. It's the texture of an NBA ball. Whenever I'm away from the court, especially during this rehab stage, it just reminds me what has taken me so many great places, and it's this pigskin right here. As you can see, Rocco loves it too. The black band, more classy. It's more with when I'm suited and booted. This is my everyday look.
Damn.
This is the greatest fan gift I've ever received, and it got the most use out of it. I was in China when this was gifted to me. I forgot the fan's name, but if you were watching this, I appreciate you, bro. This has been giving me so much pleasure, especially on the road for years. It's got my Anta logo on there, which I thought was so cool. You know, we got the gold and silver set. Come holiday season, this chessboard sees the most action of the year. You know, we have the family tournament. My dad thinks he's nice. I have to humble him every once in a while. My little brother Trace is real good. We always compete. We just can't avoid competing. That's one thing the Thompsons can't do. But when we do, it's all in good fun and good faith, and it will forever see action during the holidays the rest of my life. Feel me, Rocco? He's a backgammon guy, so he's not a big fan. This is one of like 2 backpacks I own. This leather bag. We were all gifted this at the 2018 All-Star game. That game to me meant so much because I was so lucky to grow up going to Staples. I would go with my dad when he was doing the radio with the Lakers, and I would just sit in that booth and I would just visualize playing on that court one day. That was such a special weekend for me to play in Staples, where I grew up watching games, and I got to have my whole family there, my high school friends, my high school coaches, AAU coaches, and it was a coming of age sort of moment in my career. This backpack, man, I really don't want to lose this thing. It's definitely essential, and this was such a special time for me. It was my best game, too, my performance-wise, so I'll never forget that. And this thing, if you see me out in the streets, you're probably going to see this on my back.
You'll have
socks,
2 pairs of those?
Can't go wrong with these Stance socks. This is an essential item to me because I live my life running up and down a hardwood court, and you got to take care of your feet. Stance came in and actually revolutionized the way I think about socks, and their flair, their swag is incredible. I'm pretty superstitious as well, so if I have a big game and a certain pair of socks, like the Yoda socks in 2016, I know I gave those a shout out, I'll just wear them again to try and, enhance my superpowers on the court. Shout out to Stance for hooking me up. Throw me that one, it'll be fine. I'll keep Rocco off me. We got these duck, these look like a platypus's feet, but they are really nice. And as you can see, Rocco's really into the rubber thing. Can you chill for 1 second? You're not a retriever, you're a bulldog. Sorry, man. Anyways, Rocco has no manners, but I'm big into cross training, and I love to go diving, especially free diving. I think it's so good for the diaphragm, for the lungs, for your breathing. And I actually found a size of fins that fit me. So these have me feeling like a dolphin under there. I look pretty goofy in them, but they get the job done. All right, man. That's enough. No.
Oh, there's one with Devin Booker, too?
You chill.
Yeah, I might watch
really well trained.
The D-Book one next.
Thank you for checking out my essentials. This is Klay Thompson. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys next time.
That was dope, man. Shout out Klay, man. If I had to rank the top 3 greatest shooters of all time, I'd go Steph, Klay, and then Ray Allen. It's just my personal opinion. And then 4th, I'm just talking like based off shooting that I've seen and that I like personally enjoy, Dame Dollar. So it's Steph, Klay, Ray, Dame Dollar. I might watch the Devin Booker one next, so if you guys want to see that, go ahead and like this video. And yeah, peace.
Yeah.